in an AP, the fifth term is equal to 1 over 3 of the 16 terms. So 3 times fifth term equal to the 16th term. And then the sum of the fifth term and the 16th term is 33. So fifth term plus the 16th term equal to 33. Okay, so over here, okay, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. So we sub 1 into 2, okay. Then what will we have will be the fifth term plus 3 times fifth term is 33. Then 4 times fifth term is 33. So the fifth term is 33 over 4. Okay, yes. Okay, so the fifth term is 33 over 4, and we sub uh, this T5 equal to 33 over 4 into equation 1. Then we have the 3 times 33 over 4 is the 16th term. So the 16th term will be 99 over 4. Okay, so over here we have these two information. So based on these two information, we can find uh, the A and D for this case. Okay, so for this one, we know that this is A plus 4D is equal to 33 over 4. This is equation 3. And then A plus 15D is 99 over 4. This is equation 4. So we use the equation 4 minus equation 3. Then what we have is A minus A cancel. 15 minus D, 4 will be 11D. And then 99 minus 33, then is 66 over 4. Then we will get that D will be 6 over 4, which is 3 over 2. Okay, so we have the D is 3 over 2. And then we sub D equal to 3 over 2 into equation 3. We have A plus 4 times 33 over 4, okay, equal to 33 over 4. Then we will get that the A 3 over 2. This is 3 over 2, huh? Okay, 4 times 3 over 2 equal to 33 over 4. Then we have the 24 minus 24, then is 9 over 4. A is 9 over 4. Okay, so the question asks us to find the S10. So we know that Sn for the AP, for AP, we know that the Tn is A plus n minus 1d, and the Sn is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so the question asks us to find S10. So S10 will be 10 over 2, 2 times 9 over 4 plus 9 times dd is 3 over 2. Okay, so this is 5 and 2. Okay, so we have the 5 times, and then this is the 9 over 2 plus, and then 9 times the 3 over 2, 1.5. Okay, so the answer is 90. Okay, so the answer is 90. Yes, 90. Okay. P, geometry progression, sum of the first two term is 16. So we know that Tn is AR power n minus 1. So the first term is A, and then the second term is AR. So A plus AR equal to 16. We factorize A. 1 plus R is 16. And then sum to infinity is the 25. So we know that the equation for sum to infinity is a over 1 minus r. So a over 1 minus r equal to 25. So a equal to 25 times 1 minus r. Okay, so we have these two equation. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. We sub equation 2 into the equation 1. So we have the 25, 1 minus r times the 1 plus r equal to 16. So this one, we have the x minus y times the x plus y. Then we will have the x squared minus y squared. So it's 1 minus r squared is 16 over 25. Okay. So uh, the r square will be the 1 minus 16, 1 minus 16 over 25. Then it's 9 over 25. Okay. This will be the r square. So the value of r will be plus minus square root of 9 over 25. That is plus minus 3 over 5. Okay, we sub the value of r equal to 3 over 5 into equation 2, and we sub the r equal to negative 3 over 5 into equation 2. Then the a is 25, 1 minus 3 over 5. So 2 over 5 and 10. Okay, and then a is 25, 1 minus the negative 3 over 5, then is 8 over 5, then is 40. Okay, question number 2. The sum of first two term of GP is 10 and the third term is R. Find the possible value of the common ratio and the first term. Okay, so for this one, we know that the sum of the first two terms, okay, is a plus ar is equal to 10. So we factorize a, we have the 1 plus r equal to 10. So this is equation 1. And then we have the third term is equal to 9. So TR equal to 9. Third term is AR squared equal to 9. This is equation 2. So we use the equation 2 over the equation 1. Then we have the AR squared over A times 1 plus R equal to the 9 over 10. Okay, so the AA here cancel and then cross multiply. We have the 10R squared is 9 times 1 plus R. So 10R squared is 9 times 9R. So we have the 10R squared minus 9R minus 9 equal to 0. And we do the factorization here equal to 0. Then we have the 2R, 5R, 3 times 3, 15, 6. So minus 15 plus 6. So R equal to 3 over 2. And R equal to negative 3 over 5. Okay. So we want to find the first term. So sub the value into the, so we sub the value of r into the equation 2. We have the a times 3 over 2 square equal to 9 and a times negative 3 over 5 square equal to 9. So a will be 9 divided by the 1.5 square, then it's 4. Okay, and then the 9 divided by the 0.6 square, negative 0.6. Okay, 3 over 5 is 0.6. And then negative we can ignore because square of negative is positive. So the A is 25. Okay. Huh. And next, the question asks us to find the sum to infinity. Okay, for the conversion progression. Okay, so for the conversion progression, okay, we know that the formula for s infinity is a over 1 minus r, and with the condition that the r is between negative 1 and 1. Okay, then so the case that converge, this is 1 over 1.5, not converge. So the case that converge is a equal to 25, and then the r is negative 3 over 5, which is negative 0.6. So a equal to 4, r equal to 3 over 2, which is 1.5, and then a equal to 25, r equal to negative 3 over 5, which is negative 0.6. So the s infinity will be 25 divided by 1 minus negative 0.6. So we have the 25 divided by 1.6. Then we have the 15.625. Okay. Or 125 over 8 lah. Okay. In an AP, U1 is actually the first term lah. So this we know that A is negative 10. And then U4 is the fourth term. So I normally use Tn. Actually, it's Un A plus n minus 1d. Okay, so we have the A plus 3d equal to 14. So negative 10 plus 3d equal to 14. 3d is 24. Then d equal to 8. So we have the A and here. So we need to find the sum of the 100 term to the 200 term of the progression. Okay, so for this one, we imagine that we have the first term until the 100 terms. Okay, and then plus the 100. No, this is 99. Should be 99, and then 100, and then so on until the 200. So this is the uh, sum of the first 99 term, and this is sum of the 200 term. So the question asks us to find this part only. Then this part will be the S200 minus S99. Okay, and the Sn for AP is n over 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so the a is negative 10, d is 8. So S200 will be 200 over 2, and then 2 times negative 10 plus 199 times 8. So this is the sum of the first 200 term. And then 99, then we have the 99 over 2, and then 99 minus 1 is 98. So this, okay, so we have the 157200 minus the previous answer. So the answer will be this. Okay, so we have the 119,000 and the 382. Okay. Question number 3a, AP. The second term is negative 14. So A plus D is negative 14. And then sum to the 21 term, S21 is equal to 84. So we have the 21 over 2a plus 3d, okay, equal to 84. So we have the 2a plus 3d equal to the 84 times 2 divided by 21, then it's 8. So this is equation number 2. And we can have the d equal to negative 4 minus a. This is equation 1. So we sub equation 1 into the equation 2. Then we have the 2a plus 3 times negative 4 minus a equal to 8. 2a minus 12 minus 3a equal to 8. Then we have the negative a equal to 20. Then a equal to negative 20. make a mistake here. This should be 14. Okay, 14. Then 3 times 14. Oh, no, this one is the 21. So it's 20D. Okay, so we have this equal to 8. And then, actually, we cannot. So A plus D equal to 4. A plus 10D equal to 4. Okay. So like this, we can just use the equation 2 to minus the equation 1. Then we have the 9D equal to 18. Then D equal to 2. Then we sub D equal to 2 into equation 1. A plus 2 equal to negative 14. Then A is negative 16. Okay. So we have the then find the first term and the 21 terms. So the first term is negative 16. 21 term T21 will be the negative 16 plus 20 times 2. Then we have the 24. Okay. So this is the first method. Actually, for this question, we have the other way to solve it. Okay. Yes. So, first method, yes, first method is this. Then the second method is we have the S21 is 84. Okay. So we have the Sn, okay, is actually the uh n over 2a plus l. Okay. So the 21 over 2, a is negative 16 plus the last term is the 21 is 84. Then we have the negative 16 plus 21 term will be this one times 2 divided by 21, then is 8. Then the 21 term will be 24. Yes, we get the same answer also. Yes. Okay, next we have a GP, and the second terms is this, and then the fifth term is this, and the common ratio is between 0 and 1. Find R in terms of P. So AR, second term is AR is 27 P square. Fifth term is AR power 4 is the P to the power 5. So equation 1, equation 2, we use the equation 2 divided by the equation 1. Then we have AR power 4 divided by AR will be P power 5 divided by 27 P squared. So we cancel here and then cancel here and then cancel here. So we have the R cube equal to the P cube over 27. So we will have the R equal to cube root of P cube over 27. Then the R is P over 3. Okay. Next, we want to find the sum to infinity in terms of P. So S infinity is A over 1 minus R. So we have the A over 1 minus P over 3. But it must be uh, in term of P only. Okay. So we sub the R equal to P over 3 into equation 1. So we have the A times P over 3 is 27P squared. So A will be 81P. Okay. So this one times 3 divided by P. Okay. So the S infinity is the A over 1 minus R, 81P over 1 minus P over 3. Okay, so we multiply with 3 here. So the answer will be 243 P over 3 minus P. Given that the sum to infinity is 81, so find the value of p. So we have the 243p over 3 minus p equal to 81. Okay, so this is the sum to infinity. And then we multiply with this, and then this one, 243 divided by 81, then is 3. Okay, so we have the 3p equal to 3 minus p. So we have 4p equal to 3p equal to 3 over 4. That question number 4a. The first five term of a sequence is 4, negative 2, 1, negative 0.5, and then 0.25. Find the 20 terms. So we know that the a is 4, r is negative 4 over negative 2 over 4 is negative half, okay, or the negative 0.5. So the 20 term is the a plus 19 term. So it will be 4 plus 19 times negative 0.5. So we have the 4 minus 19 times 0.5, then it's negative 5.5. Okay. No, 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 no. Wait, this is the GP. So this is the geometry progression. So the Tn is AR power n minus 1. Okay, so the 20 term will be 4 times negative 0.5 to the power of 19. So it's 4 times negative 0.5 to the power of 19. Then this will be the answer. Okay. So it's negative 1 over 131,072. Next, explain why the sum to infinity exists for this sequence and find the value of this sum. So we know that sum to infinity is a over 1 minus r, and the r must be between negative 1 and 1. Okay, so the r here is 0. So r equal to negative 0.5, and then it's between negative 0.5 and 1. Okay, therefore s infinity exists. Okay, so the s infinity will be 4 over 1 minus negative 0.5. So we have the 4 over 1.5. Then it's 8 over 3. So the answer will be 8 over 3. B, 10 term of AP, okay, is 15 times the second terms. Okay, so we have the T10 is 15T2, and then sum of the first six term. So S6 equal to 87. So the question asks us to find the common difference and the D and the progression, common difference D of the progression. So T10 is A plus 9D, 15 A plus D. So A plus 9D equal to 15A plus 15D. So we have the 14D equal to negative 6D. Okay, so 9 minus 15 is negative 6. Okay, so this is A. And then so we will have the D. Okay, they want to find a common difference. So A will be the negative 6 over 14D. Okay, A equal to negative 3 over 7D. S6. S6 will be the 6 over 2, and then 2A plus 5D equal to 87. So divide here is 3, and then divide by 3, 29. So we have the 2A plus 5D equal to 29. Okay, so next we sub equation 1 into the equation 2. Sub 1 into 2. And then we have the 2 times negative 3 over 7A D plus 5d equal to 29, negative 6d plus, so all multiply with 7, so plus 35d equal to 29 times 7, 209, okay, 203. So we have the 35 minus this 29, d is 203, so d equal to 7. Okay, because this is 7 times 29, divided by 29, then it will be 7. And then sub d equal to 7 into equation 1, then a will be negative 3 over 7 times 7, then it's negative 3. So sum of n term is 6990, then we need to find n. So Sn equal to 6990, A is negative 3 and D is the 7. So we have the n over 2a plus n minus 1d is 6990. Okay. Then we have the n times 6 plus 7n minus 7 equal to this 6990 times 2. So it is 13980. Okay. So we expand this one, 7n squared minus n minus 13980 equal to 0. Make a mistake here. Okay, so the question tell us that the n term, not sum of n term. So this is Tn. So we have the 3 plus n minus 1 times 7 is 6990. So we have the 7 times n minus 1 is 6987. So n minus 1 will be the 6987 divided by 7. Then wait, so 6990, uh, then a is negative 3, then plus 3. So this will be the 6993. So 6993, so 6993 divided by 7, okay, then it's 999. Then the n will be 1000. Okay, so we have the negative 3 plus 999 times 7. So it's 16990. Yes, correct. Okay. Question number 5. We have an AP. First term is 7. And the common difference is 0.4. Find the least number of terms so that the sum of progression Sn greater than 300 n over 2a plus n minus 1d greater than 300. So we have the n, this one is 2 times 4. This is d is 0.4. Okay, so we have the 14 minus 0.4, and then we have the 13.6, and then plus 0.4 n greater than 600. Okay, so next we will have the 0.4 n squared plus 13.6 n minus 600 greater than 0. So all divided by 0.4 n squared plus, so 13.6 divided by 0.4, then 34n minus this 600 divided by 0.4, then 1005 greater than 0. And we do the factorization here. Okay, so cannot do factorization. Okay, so we use calculator equation and then polynomial degree 2. So 1n square and 34n negative 1005n. Then we have 25.29 and negative 59. Okay, so the critical value will be n equal to negative 34 plus minus square root 34 square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So it's 25.3 and negative 59.3. So we have this is negative 59.3 and 25.3 greater than will be these two part. So the n less than negative 59.3, this one is rejected, and then the n is greater than 25.3. Therefore, n is 26. Okay. So we have the 26 here. So S26 will be the 26 over 2, and then 2 times 7 plus 25 times 0.4. Okay, this is 260. Okay, wait, 26, then this is 25. Okay, 312. Yes. Okay, so this is the S26 greater than 300. And then if we have the 25, then 25 minus 124, this is less than 300. Okay, so the S20 25 is this less than 300. Okay, so correct. B, the sum of the first two term of GP is 9, and then sum of infinity is 36. So given that the term of progression are positive, that means the ratio must greater than 0 lah. Ratio, the R common ratio is positive, so that all will be positive. If common ratio is negative, then we have plus minus, okay. And then they have the sum infinity. We know that the sum infinity is a over 1 minus r, and the r is between negative 1 and 1. Okay, so we have the a plus ar, sum of the first two term is 9. So a 1 plus r is 9. So this is the first equation. And then we have the a over 1 minus r equal to 36. Then we have the a will be 36 times 1 minus r. This is equation 2. So we sub the equation 2 into the equation 1. Then we have the 36 1 minus r, 1 plus r equal to 9. We know that x minus y times the x plus y will be the x squared minus y squared. Okay, so we have the 1 minus r squared equal to 9 over 36. So 1 over 4. So 1 minus 1 over 4 equal to r squared equal to the 3 over 4. So r equal to plus minus square root 3 over 4, but the r greater than 0. Therefore, r is square root 3 over 2. Question number 6a, we have an EP and the second term is 8. So T2 is 8. And then we have the a plus d equal to 8. And then fourth terms. So fourth term is 18. Then a plus 3d equal to 18. So we have equation 1, equation 2. And then we use the equation 2 minus equation 1. Then we have the 2d equal to 10, then d equal to 5. And we sub the d equal to 5 into equation 1. Then we have the a plus 5 equal to 8, then a equal to 3. Okay, find the least number so that the sum of this progression is greater than this. So Sn greater than 1560, so we have the n over to 2a plus n minus 1 times 3 greater than 1560. So we have the n 10 plus 3n minus 3 greater than this 1560 times 2. Then we have the 3120. So we have the 3n square plus 7n minus 3120 greater than 0. So this number is huge. Then I have to use calculator. So 3n square, I make some mistake here. Okay, the a and d I uh, put at the wrong place. So 2a m minus d. So n 6 plus 5n minus 5 greater than this 1560 times 2, then is 203120. So 5n square minus plus n minus 3120 greater than 0. Okay, so we have the 5n square 1n, and then just now this one is negative 3120. So we have 24.8 and then negative 25. Okay, so the critical value will be the n equal to negative 1 plus minus square root of 1 square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so it will be 24.9 and negative 25.1. So the graph is like this. So negative 25.1 and then 24.9. So greater than will be this part. So n less than negative 25.1 and n greater than 24.9. This one rejected. Okay, because n must be positive. So n is 25. Okay, so we check answer. So 25 over 2 and then 2 times 3 plus 24 times 5. This is 1575. Okay, 1575. This is the T25 greater than 1560. So greater than 1560. But if have 24 here, and then 24 minus 1, then it's 23. So this is 1452. So T20, no, this is S24. Is this less than 1560? Okay. B, we have a GP, and S infinity is 72. Sum of the first three terms is this. Okay, and then we want to find the value of the common ratio. Okay, um, hmm, okay, so we have the S infinity is the A over 1 minus R is 72. So A will be 72 times 1 minus R. So this is equation 1. And then sum of the first three terms, this is S3, will be the A R power 3 minus 1 over R minus 1. Or we can change the formula as 1 minus R cubed over 1 minus R is 333 over 8. Okay. Why we do it this way? Because the actually the S infinity we have two no Sn we have two equation. One is a r power n minus 1 over r minus 1. The other one is a1 minus r power n over 1 minus r. So these two is actually equivalent. Okay, so the reason why I do it this way is because when I sub 1 into 2, then we have the 72 1 minus r cubed over 1 minus r equal to 333 over 8. So the 1 minus r can be cancelled. Okay. And then we have the 1 minus r cubed will be 333 over this 333 over 72. Yeah, times 8. Then we have 64. 37 over 64. So 37 over 64. Okay. Mm. So this one divide the 72 here. So 1 minus 37 over 64 will be r cubed. So 1 minus this, then we have 27 over 64 equal to r cubed. So r will be the cube root of 27 over 64, then it's 3 over 4. So we sub r equal to 3 over 4 into equation 1, then a is 72 times 1 minus 3 over 4, then 72 multiply with 1 over 4. So it's 18. Okay. GP have first term 3, so a equal to 3, and then the second term is 2.4. So we want to find the sum of the first 8 term. So we have the 3 times r equal to 3.4, 2.4. Okay, then r is 2.4 over 3, then 0.8 lah. Okay, or we can just r is t2 over t1, then is 2.4 over 3, then 0.8. Okay, so we want to find the sum of first 8 terms, then 3, then 0.8 power 8 minus 1 over 0.8 minus 1. So we have the 3 times the 0.8 power 8 minus 1, and then over the 0.8 minus 1. Then we have this 12.48. Okay, so this is 12.5. Okay, so actually this equation we can use the other equation, that is 1 minus r power n, and then 1 minus this, and we will get the same answer as well. Okay, so next we want to find the sum to infinity. So we know that the a is 3, r is 0.8, and the sum of infinity is a over 1 minus r. Then we have 3 over 1 minus 0.8, then it's 15. Okay, so the answer is 15, is the sum to infinity. And then C, find the least number that the sum is greater than 95% of the sum to infinity. So the Sn greater than 95% of the 15. So Sn is the A 3, and then 1 minus r power n, or I just use r power n minus 1. Okay, r power 1 minus r power n, 1 minus 0.8 power n over 1 minus 0.8 greater than 0.95 times 15. So it's 57 over 4. Okay, and then 1 minus 0.58 n greater than this one, multiply with 0.2, and then divide by 3. So 19 over 20. So 1 minus 19 over 20 is 0.8 power n. Then we have the 0.8 power n is 1 over 20. Okay, so 0.8 power 2, power 3, and then power 4, uh, we won't get 1 over 20 lah. So we use ln. Okay, so we use ln here. But just now the inequality sign I have to change. This one is actually move here and here. So this is greater than, this is less than. So we have n ln 0.8 less than ln 0.05. 1 over 20 is 0.05. And then we know that non 0.8 is negative. Okay, this is negative value. This is negative value. So when we divide, we have to change the sign of inequality. So ln 0.05 over ln 0.8. So n greater than uh, ln 0.05 over the ln 0.8. So we have 13.42. Okay, therefore the n is 14. Okay, so the 57 over 4 is 14.25. We check answer. And then the S14, we have the 3 times 1 minus 0.8 power 14 over 1 minus 0.8. So this is 14.3. So S14 greater than 14.25. And then if it is 13, okay, so this one not greater than, so S13 not greater than 14.25. Okay.